Hello everyone, and thank you for being part of the United chapter, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to you, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Manchester United related, right about here at the United chapter with me, your very host, Abu KALS, as I'm definitely dedicated to bring to you the latest straight as it comes in, as long as it is Manchester United related and as long as it is sports, but mainly Manchester United related. We are in the summer transfer window. We are in the middle of the summer transfer window, mid-summer transfer window. I think it's even past mid-summer transfer window, and Manchester United has so far bought two football players, and there are strong links of two more football players. The fact that Manchester United has already bought Andre Onana from Inter Milan at a fee that is around £47 million, and also Mason Mount, who comes to Manchester United from Chelsea, that also was around £55 million, 60, something like that. Anyway, at this moment in time, we've got great news. I've got great news for you about a striker. Manchester United definitely, all of us know that Manchester United need a striker, and a top striker, number 4, top number 9. Number 9 is definitely needed at Manchester United, and we can definitely tell that Manchester United is lacking in number 9, and that's why we didn't get quite enough goals the last season. But at this moment in time, we are looking at yet another season that's going to be coming, and Erik ten Hag is very ready for this. Anyway, we are going to be talking about two big links, one of them being Rasmus HOJLUND, and yet the other being Harry Kane. Harry Kane is back into transfer business for Manchester United. Big links, and I can definitely tell you that things are moving on quite well for the club, Manchester United. So it will be put to consideration that the football player really, Harry Kane, is now a top target for Manchester United. But before we even go there, that was a beautiful game between Manchester United and Arsenal, and classes what defined, I can say classes definitely what defined the football players for Manchester United. Manchester United managing to beat Arsenal twice. Why am I saying it beat it twice? Because 90 minutes, Manchester United won 2-0. We had the opening, the football player who opened scoring for Manchester United was the new captain, Bruno Fernandes. And after Bruno Fernandes scored, Jadon Sancho, who was the number 9 of the day, also scored, and those were 2 goals. Arsenal did not see the net whatsoever. And again, the second bit where I say Arsenal was beaten twice, even in the because this game, when it was arranged, it was planned that there will be penalties, whether it's a draw or not. So the penalties really went on. And again, Manchester United won. All the penalty takers for Manchester United scored. And for Chelsea, actually, not Chelsea, for Arsenal, there's a football player. What's his name? Was he Vieira? There's a football player called Gabriel Vieira. Yeah. So Gabriel Vieira missed a penalty for the club Arsenal, and Manchester United really had to win that game. 2 times, beaten twice. Anyway, let's talk about what's happening in the transfers. Let's leave that alone. Let's talk about what's happening in the transfers. Let's start with Rasmus HOJLUND. You'll remember that Rasmus HOJLUND, who is a Danish professional football player and also plays for Atalanta, has been linked quite a lot with the club Manchester United. And really, it's great news that he's been linked to Manchester United, because Manchester United are very much aware that he is a big target for very many football clubs. But the big threat when it comes to the football player is Paris Saint-Germain, who wants the football player. PSG really came out and said they would be doing much better if they got the football player. They've tried to convince him, but Rasmus HOJLUND is not very much into a move to Paris Saint-Germain. He wants Manchester United, and that's quite great news. Despite the fact that Paris Saint-Germain could be giving him quite a lot of money, it will be remembered that Rasmus HOJLUND's interest is in Manchester United. So, having said that, Rasmus HOJLUND's deal definitely needs to be done very quick, and Manchester United are very aware. They are 100% aware that this definitely needs to be done quick to prevent a potential an incoming hijack. So it is reportedly said that Erik ten Hag is putting pressure on the management at Manchester United to make sure that they can put in the cash, put in the bids, and this can definitely go on quite well. And Manchester United can get their top striker, the big football player, Rasmus HOJLUND. So I hope Rasmus HOJLUND really ends up at the club Manchester United, despite of him being linked to a big number of clubs. Manchester United is still the number one leading club when it comes to the Rasmus HOJLUND transfer. Anyway, let's talk about yet another club. Let's talk about another football player, and this is none other than the English captain, Harry Kane. So you'll remember that Harry Kane is a very good striker, and despite the fact that he's a big striker, he's top goal scorer. I mean, he scored 30 goals the last season, and it's not the first time. It's the second time he's scoring 30 goals in a season. So there's nothing that he's got to prove. When he moves to Manchester United, definitely I think it will be better for him to move to Manchester United, because Manchester United would really do him great. He needs a few trophies. Being in Tottenham Hotspur, he won't win anything, I can guarantee him. But if he makes a move to Manchester United, then definitely that will be great. It will be remembered that the owner of, and why is he coming back? Because he was linked to Manchester United, and after he sort of phased out, and at this moment in time, he is back to the links and heavy links with Manchester United. It will be remembered that if he does not sign, he'll be leaving as a free agent. And the owner of the club Tottenham Hotspur told the manager of Spurs that if Harry Kane is not signing a new contract, then he needs to be sold. And by the look of things, Harry Kane has no intentions of signing a new contract with Tottenham Hotspur. Bayern Munich are one of the clubs that have been interested in the football player, but the Bayern Munich offer really was turned down. Bayern Munich had a bid of £60 million, which was turned down, and the second bid was £70 million, it was also grounded. It is anticipated that the football player is worth £100 million. If Manchester United is to pay £100 million for Harry Kane, I would 100% say go for him, because he's a top goal scorer, he's a goal scoring machine, and he's impressed over time. He's showed that he's definitely the best football player when it comes to goal scoring. And also the fact that Manchester United has a crisis of goal scorers, definitely I would definitely go for him. So it is reportedly said that Manchester United are very interested in the football player, and there is a very big possibility that the football player could end up at the club Manchester United. You can give this video a thumbs up if you want Harry Kane to come to Manchester United, and you can also let us know what you definitely think about Harry Kane joining the club Manchester United. Let us know where you're coming from, where you're watching us from, where you're watching me from. Let me know. You can get into the comment section. Let me know whether you're in America, in the United States, United Kingdom, if you're in America, in Africa, Indonesia, whatever part of the world you're in, you can always let me know. And I must say, it's been a bit of an unstable transfer for a while, with Manchester United really signing two football players who are definitely very okay, but quite a big number of football players been linked to Manchester United. But Manchester United has not gone on and signed those football players that are regarded crucial football players. Reason being, the current ownership of Manchester United is not yet sorted, and it is said that when a Manchester United football player has to be signed, all the Glazer family have to accept it's something that is long, quite long. The uncles and aunties and everybody, every business partner has to agree, accept that they're going to sign that football player, which is kind of rubbish, really, which shouldn't be done that way. I mean, it's business. So let's really hope that everything goes on quite well this time round, as Manchester United could be having new owners, as Sir Jim Ratcliffe is still in the race, and also Sheikh Jassim bin Hamid Al Thani also still in the race. And once this is done, we will have a better Manchester United, possibly. Otherwise, thank you for being part of the United chapter, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to you, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Manchester United related, right about here at the United chapter with me, your very host, Abu KALS. We cannot wait for the next game. Who is going to be playing the next game against Manchester United? I need to check. The last is it Real Madrid? Let me check. Manchester United versus Real Madrid. Okay, we need to see. Oh, the next game is now Real Madrid is next after Wrexham. Manchester United is playing Wrexham, and this is the Wednesday the 26th of July, and that is at 3:30 UK time. Then Real Madrid is going to be playing Manchester United on Thursday, the 27th of July. Oh yeah. Let's hope everything really goes on quite well for the team Manchester United. We need wins. We definitely need wins, and we're going into this with a lot of hopes that Manchester United is going to win these games. These games are going to be won by Manchester United. It is a better squad. It is playing quite well, and we have already seen how Manchester United has been playing. So we definitely think it will even be much more better. Otherwise, I think I should say goodbye. Thank you and goodbye. I remain Abu KALS.